Hello everyone. I just wanted to come and make a really short reply follow-up video, just a short one because I don't have time right now. And don't mind me, I come home from work today and I was so tired all day and it rained and that didn't help any, but I took a nap. I haven't even brushed my hair since I took a nap. And, my day got a little thrown off, and so now I have to work tomorrow. And usually I'll have my Saturday off, but so I have to take care of some things tonight, so I don't have the time to do video that I'd wanted. But and I want to just reply a little bit to the video I made earlier. I began to make earlier, and then the reply with lively and the words between us. Had I known I wasn't going to be able to finish, the second part, when I looked at the video, to strengthen the faith, that's why I went ahead and posted it, but I had thought that I'd be able to, I was only leading into what I was going to speak on. And, I wouldn't have done it. I wouldn't have just left it at that, if I didn't think I was going to come and be able to, speak more fully on it, and expound the meaning of, what I was witnessing and the eye to eye. But I've got a lot of understanding, since the comment and our replies, and, and I've just watched another video, and there's certain things that I've come to see. I would have went on to say, it was the video I was watching. Yes, I see eye to eye. There's many things, many confirmations, and I don't even want to say this, just in a short video. I want to explain, but, I don't have time right now. But I just didn't want to leave it as it is without saying, speaking on it. But I would have went on in the video, if I would have finished, to say it's not all. But that's because this is the work done in me. This is how I present what has, I can't present how Lively can present. Each of us had a work that needed to be done in us, and that was done in us. It was the consuming, the consuming out what didn't belong. And it's not on the same level. It's not at the same time. Yes, the work was being done with me here and with Lively there, and but it's still, each of us are made able to receive as the work is done in us, as each, as the wrong is purged out, as the truth enters. We are made more and more. But that's, I know my mind's not all here, but I will have time tomorrow. So it's those parts that we do see eye to eye. There's not everything, even, there's many differences between how, even how I've always said I wasn't supposed to write. I knew that I wasn't supposed to write, and I'm not a teacher. Lively presents more as a teaching. And, what I've learned in this is, I know the testimony. I know that it's a part of the great work. Her work, what's been done in myself, but it's not that I see all eye to eye, but it's the things of spirit, the truth, the things concerning Christ, the things, but we each have our way to present, and you can only present what you have received. That's why I didn't speak, because of all the things I did not yet understand. I was not speaking as the work was done in me. I wasn't going to go back and correct myself. I didn't want no confusion. I didn't, I knew that a right word had to come from my mouth from the beginning. I wasn't going to go back and correct it. So I Or I didn't want no maybes. I had to have a sure word. That's why I had to allow the work to be finished in me. And there's certain things I understand from what's just happened, and and from where we don't yet see eye to eye. Um, but it's what I do know is that it's all a part of the work of salvation. And what's been done in myself, what's been done in Lively, and others. But I'm saying because, those who are presenting a lot of videos as Anna and Lively, the works and that the word's going out, the testimony's going out, and we don't know how many's received, who's received through my testimony, through what's been done in me. And that's a little correction I've had. If, where I wanted to come and, try to make a video and show where our connection, where we do see eye to eye, and where our testimonies do connect. But I know now that I just, I will reply as I'm moved. If I see a video or something spoken, but I do want to explain, I do want to speak this, concerning this a little more, because there is more concerning that I haven't yet understood. And I was hoping that when I did come and share and actually speak with Lively, that even hearing her, because there's certain things, through in my experience, through what had, I had seen in the beginning of my revelation, through the vision or what that was, this vision or experience, there was, I understand some of what it means. I now know what all the junk around the room, the piles of books, when I, in my vision, that was why I know now. It was after the work was done. That's when I knew what those signified. It was all the wrong, all the worldly that needed to be consumed from my life, from myself, from within me. I know now that the cloak, and I didn't know it until after the work was done in me. The veil that covered his body, the veil that was cloaked, that was showing me that what I did not know, that signified what was going to be revealed. All I saw was his face, but his body was cloaked. There's just so many things I want to come and share. And I want, and just, those certain confirmations, the same thing, Lively speaking, her part, how she is able, and it's where these, in all of us, that's how, and where they connect. But I'm speaking specifically of me and Lively, because, when my vision in 2011, that was before I ever come to YouTube, but I don't want to share it. I'm not going to, I want to, I feel, I didn't want to speak on these things until I understood it fully. But now I understand much of what that meant, what was shown to me. And I don't understand fully, but I know, but seeing eye to eye where me and Lively do, where, and I wanted to come and just show it for, to put in my, my way of how to put out. This is how that was revealed to me. This is how that was revealed to me. It's saying the same thing, but it's coming through Lively's mouth and my mouth. And in a sense, though, from what happened, with the comments and everything and the miscommunication, I understand I'm only supposed to do. Don't try to do more. Just continue to do what I've been doing. It's not about, I'm not about what everyone else is doing. I can only give my portion. And the work, the word and spirit will do the rest. And, but where was I going with the, I will say this better when I have time to really sit and think. I got a lot to do tonight. Just like was purged to me, I need that done in my life, in my house, and I want to just get rid of everything, But I mean, when you've let your life or your everything go basically for 4 years, the store, the house, everything, you got some catching up to do. And now through the work's done in me, it's making me able to be able to do the things I need to do. Discard what needs to be discarded in my life, to be able to make the changes so that I can, but there's many things to say, but I wanted to say one more thing. Oh, what I don't fully understand, but what I saw in 2011, what was given to me to see, I never had been on YouTube, and when I finally started coming on and hearing confirmation in this brother, this one and this one, and I didn't know. I didn't have that. The work had just begun. That was the purging out. I didn't understand what I have today, what I understand today. So, that's why I kept turning everyone off. And again, I will, I'll speak on that though, because considering how I was going to go, I just watched a video of Lively, and that's where I understand I need to do my part. She's doing what's given for her to do. She's given through her ability what's been, through what's been given to her, what's been done in her, that work. Now she's presenting. That's what I have to continue to do. The same, my portion. And, but I know it's not to break it down or to come and connect it together. Just continue to do what we're doing, to do the work that has been given to us. And I will make that make more sense. But why I'm speaking specifically on Lively, because when I saw, when I had my vision, and I don't know, I think there was another one, because I don't know if I'd seen Lively before, like it was probably 2 years, into my revelation when I finally come across Lively. But I think I might have come across Anna first, and when I heard her, some of the things she spoke, although not all, but some of the things she spoke, again, I didn't understand what I do now. So I was only hearing her through the ability that I had then. But some of the things, I wondered, because she kind of reminded me of the one that had the cups in her hand in my vision, where I turned around and a woman was carrying 2 blue cups and presented them to me on the table. And I don't remember seeing the woman anymore, just the cups went down, and then next was the finger. But the finger wasn't of the woman, where it said, is this God, is this God, is this God? And I do want to explain more how I understand this, but I'm just saying this quickly. Because, when I wondered, could she be the one that I had seen? But when I come to Lively, that I really felt this is the one that was in my vision with the 2 blue cups, and presented them before me on the table, and I say I don't fully understand, and I don't, but I truly believe that, and I don't know how we're connected. I don't know what this signified, but I know I will know, and I didn't know. That's why I will just continue to do what I am able, and then you become more able. But and I don't know if Lively had the same, seen the same thing I had asked her, and I don't know if that specifically is what she meant when she says she knows, she understands and knows what I've seen, so maybe we'll even talk about that with one another, maybe even in, maybe one-on-one, I hope something here makes sense. What are you doing? Hold on, I'm trying to make a real quick video. Anyway, my son just interrupted me, and I don't really know where I was, but I didn't want to draw this out right now. I will speak more clearly and fully on what I just said. You know, some things that you come to understand, you don't just blurt out. And it's, you see, when, you know, even through today, after I did that video and I watched it, you know, more understanding was given. But it's something that I have to understand in me for my testimony. And because all is being revealed. All is being, you know, uncovered. Just like I understand now, you know, with the body being veiled. That was showing me the revelation. But see, I did not understand until the work was done what these things mean. It's the same with the scriptures. I only knew part. I only could perceive. But as the work was done, because of what was done in me, then I seen it in the scriptures. That's how I understood, because it was done in me. And I see, you know, a certain connection, but I just, you know, it's all a part of the work of salvation, of the preparation. Some of us have been prepared to give our testimony, and I believe Lively had said that. And that's, you know, there's great confirmation and agreement and seeing eye to eye. But not all, because the thing is, we're not made perfect yet. There's still a little bit in me that, you know, my own perception. And there will be a little bit of Lively's own perception until we're all purged. Until all of it's purged out, where we see eye to eye in all things. You know, I hope something makes sense. I'm just going to leave it at that. And I should probably not, I don't know. You know, and like today, it's like after this work, when you are finally ready, you've allowed this work to make you ready, and now you're finally ready, because you had to be assured, you know, and only those who know, you know, who have this work in them. And I know there's others through the testimony going out, and it will be more and more, the others have begun the journey. But only now they have sound words. They have sound testimony to help them. That's why I was prepared. Lively, that's why some of us had to be prepared. Send helpers to the harvest. And that has been done. And that's all I'll say for now. And I hope something made sense. I say that 100 times. I'm just going to continue on my course and what's given to me to do. And I do love you all. Many blessings.